Welcome to Lucian & Cards. My name is Julio Rivera and today I have a video full of magic because we are going to learn how Hiroshi Sawa, a master of magic, creates its incredible magic tricks so they are engaging and completely impossible for the spectator. We are also going to learn how he vanishes coins to make them travel from one point to the other, and a card trick in which we are going to travel in time. So it's a really great video, I hope you enjoy it. Let's begin! When you perform a magic trick, the most important thing to fool the spectator in a way that they enjoy and are completely amazed is to create a compelling story. Something that engages them with the trick and that makes them believe that what you've created is completely impossible. And that's what makes Hiroshi Sawa a great master, its histories. Because you can create a realistic magic trick in which what happens is what the spectator sees. For example, you vanish a coin and then you reappear it somewhere else. Or you change one card into another. Or you can create a magic trick with history, and you can use for this fictional magic. It's something that Gaby Pareras, a Spanish magician, developed a lot, and it's when you represent something with the elements you are using. For example, this deck is not anymore a deck of cards. It's a piano, maybe a river with pieces that go to the top or to the bottom for an ambitious routine, for example, or maybe something else. In this case, for example, Hiroshi Sawa uses coins and transforms them into submarines. And the path is water, is the sea. So instead of making a coin that travels from one hand to the other, they are submarines that are going deep into the water and then traveling from one side to the other and going to the top of the sea. So that creates something inside the spectator's head that is more magical and more impossible. I'm going to show you this example. Okay, so here is Hiroshi Sawa. You'll see it for yourself.
Imagine this blue cross is blue deep sea.
Okay, so the sea, the blue path, and the coins are submarines. You see, Hiroshi doesn't even need to explain anything in order for the spectators to react, because the spectators already know what is happening because of the fiction, because Hiroshi has explained that this is a submarine, this is water, so when you see one coin that vanishes and reappears somewhere else, you know that the submarine is going underneath the water, right here. I'll explain this trick later on, and it's reappearing somewhere else because it's traveling. So what is happening is more than what the spectators are seeing. In real magic, you vanish a coin and reappears, but in fictional magic, there are more things going on in the spectator's mind. It's more difficult for me to explain this in English, of course, but what is going on into the spectator's mind is that that coin is going through the path underneath the sea, and then it's reappearing somewhere else. So there are more things and it's more magical. I will finish this and perform another example that is also really easy to understand. So it happens with the first coin.
This coin from here sank in deeply.
The coin
and
sank deeply and then reappeared.
Up this different area. Again, sunken so more deeply in the faraway location. But look.
So the great thing about this is that with something really simple, you can create something really impressive and amazing and fooling for the spectator inside their head. For example, Gaby Pareras performs a trick that the technique is really simple and really easy to perform, but what happens is 10 times more impressive. What happens inside the spectator's head is 10 times more impressive than what is really happening. For this, he tells that he wanted to give a gift for all the spectators, something really valuable. And he was thinking, what could he give? And then he thought, okay, I could give them time, because time is one of the most precious things we have. Because we have limited time, if we could get, every millionaire will give all their money for more time. It's one of the things that we value the most. So for this, he had a deck of cards, and he asked to the spectator, can you memorize the top card? Okay, so in this case, 10 of spades. Okay, so you have 10 of spades, 10, 10, 10 of spades, repeat it so you really memorize it. Okay, so we're going to lose it into the middle of the deck. First spectator, 10 of spades, and then we need another spectator to memorize the second card. In this case, 6 of diamonds. 10 of spades, 6 of diamonds. And again, this card goes in the middle of the deck. But what if we could really go back in time? If I could give you at least a couple of seconds more of life, that would be really amazing. So if we could go back in time, you wouldn't have any chosen card, and you will be memorizing that 10 of spades that you had. So this card wouldn't be anymore the 6 of diamonds, and it would be the 10 of spades, because the 6 of diamonds, nobody would have picked that, because it would be on top. Here it is, the 6 of diamonds. So it's something really simple in the technique, but it's really impressive in what happens into the spectator mind. Of course, the presentation is better in Spanish, if I could perform it in Spanish, but you understand what I want to say, that inside the spectator's mind, we are traveling back in time. That is way more impressive and way more fooling than just changing one card into another, because the technique is just the double lift, really simple technique, really basic, fundamental, not basic or easy, but fundamental. Every magician that is into the magic for a couple of months or years knows this technique. But you can create something really engaging, really magical, and that they will remember for the rest of their lives. And they will tell everyone, really easy to tell. You are actually creating a story that it's also entertaining to tell to other people. So it's something more impressive. So that's the point, to create compelling stories. You don't need to make them fictional. You can explore more things about Guy Pareras. There are plenty of videos out there, most of them in Spanish, but well, if you want, I can perform something more in English so you can see them. And yeah, it's something just to keep in mind, to try to work your presentations, to develop them so they are engaging, so they tell a story, an impossible story that becomes real. You can also do real magic, in which one coin disappears and reappears, but it's something worth trying, to create a story that has some fiction, something that happens and that the spectator can create into their mind. So they can create in their minds that we are traveling back in time, that the submarine is going deep into the water, traveling and then going upwards. This creates something more than just what the spectators see. So I hope I explained it well, because you know my English is not perfect. I will try to improve. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button and comment. It's completely free and it helps me a lot. And I'll see you next week. Bye bye.